Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the match reaction. Everton 5, West Brom and Albion 2 at Goodison Park today in the Premier League. Bit of a weird game. Absolutely delighted we won it. I thought West Brom, but I thought he played some decent football. But you know, a game that had everything: sending offs, great goals, lots of goals, and an Everton victory, which has put us top of the league. For now. Before the game, Carlo Ancelotti, as expected, really didn't make any changes to his Everton side. Kept the team that won at Spurs last week, and that was, for me, that was totally the right decision to make. You know, the team had played really well at Tottenham, so why change it? And we started off okay. We started the game all right. We had a great chance within a couple of minutes. Corner from Rodríguez was fantastic, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin should have scored, really, either at the far post. He'll be disappointed he didn't get that on target. But, you know, this West Brom started the game well as well. Jordan Pickford making a hash of a clearance and a shot coming in from De Anger, I think, early on, and he's had to make a save going down to his left. But, you know, Everton kept going. Looked like they had a measure of control, and then gave the ball away on the edge of the box. And West Brom broke quickly, and it was De Anger, and he smashed one in with his just on the edge of the box. I think Yerry Mina should have gone and pressed the ball, really, and he didn't. He backed off, but it was still a great strike, and it nestled into Pickford's net. And, you know, I think if you're a West Ham fan, you're going to be scratching your head, because he looks a really good player, West Brom. You know, and I know they, you know, he was on loan there last season, so they played their part in developing him. But you can understand why some West Ham fans and players were very disappointed. But he looks a really good player. I think he'll do well for West Brom this season. Everton huffed and puffed, really. You know, at times showed some nice touches, some good football, but then, you know, taking too long with the final pass. But we did get level through Dominic Calvert-Lewin after half an hour, and, you know, again, one of them. People have a go at Dom. Said this last week, they have a go at him, but he's the lad who's always in the right place. He works so hard, he's great in the air, quick. I'm not sure what people's problem is with him, but, you know, it's great to see him putting the ball in the back of the net. Got one last week, got one, you know, got 3 today, didn't he? So he's had a great start, but it was great to get level there. And then obviously a moment of absolute magic from Rodríguez just before the break. You know, it's touch and everything's fabulous. You watch him, he buys himself time, left foot is brilliant. And then scored an absolute cracker, didn't he? Richarlison done really well, going past the play, giving it to him, and then just that close control again, shifting it to his left and arrowing it into the bottom corner of the net to give Everton the lead right on half time. And then obviously a little bit of an altercation with Kieran Gibbs, and I don't know what, listen, I'm not a great fan of people going down, but I know what Gibbs is doing as well. You know, just, it's half time, or he might be wound up that, you know, they were winning, and then obviously a couple of goals and you're behind. But he done West Brom no favours there and was sent off, and they're never going to allow you to get away with that. It's a red card. The minute VAR looks at that, it's a red card, and he's put his team under pressure. And then obviously Slaven Bilic was sent off at half time as well. Came out for the second half, and as an Evertonian, you're expecting and hoping we're going to go on and just put the game to bed there and then, but we didn't. Give another silly free kick away around the edge of our box, and it was bent into the top corner brilliantly. But, you know, 2 really good goals by West Brom, but from our perspective, such bad goals to concede there. You know, could Pickford have done better? I've heard a few people saying it. Possibly, I'd have to watch it 2 or 3 more times. He looked like he got across, but didn't get a full extension. I don't know, but it was well hit, and it was in the top corner. 2-2, and then you start thinking, you know, why aren't we playing with a measure of control? But we did. We got back in front. Michael Keane, a ball in from Luca Dean, good header by Richarlison, really good save from the keeper, and Keane stabbed it home to put us back in front. And from that moment, the measure of control was there. Everton did start to get hold of the ball. Alan did start dictating the tempo. James was fantastic coming in field, and great cross-field passes, lovely touch, you know, buying himself that time, giving us that measure of control, and we did, and we took the game away from West Brom after that. Great ball from Rodríguez, absolutely world-class pass to Richarlison, and he stabbed it goalwards, and it would have gone in, I think, but Dom made sure, good striker, sliding in, knocking it over the line to make it 4-2, and then a wonderful corner from James Rodríguez onto the head of Calvert-Lewin for 5-2. That was the scoring done. We made changes, then we just controlled it after that. We could have got more. Richarlison had a goal disallowed, rightly so, he was offside, but it was a great finish from a lovely ball from Sigurdsson. Obviously the manager took off the Corey to protect them, no need to leave him on there, and James Rodríguez came off with about 15 minutes left for Moise Keane. Again, no need to risk him either. But he was fabulous today, Rodríguez. Real demonstration of his quality and his ability. And I guess from an Everton perspective, from an Evertonian perspective, the disappointing thing is we're not in the stadium to witness it, because his first touch on that left foot is wonderful. So that's a little bit of a gutting thing. But we've won the game, and that's all that matters. Played 3 so far this season, won every one of them. 5 goals today. Could have been a lot more. I think we took our foot off the gas and just learned how to control the game once it gone 5-2. You know, and it's on to Wednesday night now, but a really professional and thorough performance in the end. But what I would say, just when we play against stronger sides than West Brom and Albion, we're going to have to be a lot sharper and a lot tighter, because they exposed us at times today. Better players, and that's not being disrespectful to them, but better players than what West Brom have currently got will hurt us. So that's one area that we will have to tighten up on. But we've won the game, loads of goals. Man of the match, I'm giving it to James was, because he was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. Alan again demonstrated that sitting, protecting, does what he does. But I just don't think you can't, for me, ignore Rodríguez, left foot, the goals, the assist, just the general play. So he is my man of the match today. He was fantastic. And it really is on to the next one, Fleetwood Town in the next round of the Carabao Cup in the week. That is it. That's my thoughts for today. Everton have won it by 5-2. Let me know what you thought in the comments section below. Make sure you give the video a like. Subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more videos, get over it and join us on Patreon. Thanks for watching. See you all later.